Alright, everybody, check this one out. This is probably one of the weirdest. Here's my camera. Here's probably one of the weirdest NSVs I've got, which actually comes from the neighbor guy. Now, I've had one from some other neighbors here on a loop that we live, which was pretty cool. It was, kind of early on out. It was kind of really neat. But I got another one. So, we've lived in this house now about 2 years. Back in 2012, about the summer of 2012, we moved in this puppy. Anyway, so we got a neighbor on our left, we got a neighbor on our right, and both of them retired gentlemen. And so anyways, I went out yesterday and I did a little run some errands or whatever, and I start coming back, and I get out of my truck and start walking upstairs. Got about I don't know, 5 or 6 stairs I got to come up to get in the house and stuff, and about halfway up, I hear this honking, and I turn around, and out the road, and I notice it's what I believe was the neighbor guy coming down the road. So I wave, just like normal. But then I notice he starts to slow down and turn into drive. So I thought, okay, I'll just hop out here, see what he's doing, because I had to get back to work at home here. So I ran out there, and he's, I said, hey, what do you know, and everything. And he's like, well, nothing much and everything. And then kind of in an awkward way, kind of reaches out his hand for a handshake. So he shook his hand, and just real cordial like that and stuff. And he says, well, I hate to be the nosy neighbor, and then if I'm offending you or going too far, you just tell me shut up and stuff. And of course, my mind's thinking, my tree limbs hanging out over your yard, and my grass getting too tall for you, my kids being really goofy. And so here I am. I'm anticipating. I'm just trying to think of what on earth could this be. And he says, well, he's like, is everything okay around the house and everything okay with the family? And so I kind of looked off and looked at my house, and I was scanning the house, scanning the yard, and I looked back at him. I was like, yeah, as far as I know, everything's good, And so then he proceeds to say, well, it's just that you've lost so much weight in such a short amount of time. He's like, I didn't know if something was going on, or if you guys needed help with the kids, or and he kind of was just saying that a little bit, and I just kind of had to smile a little bit. And honestly, this one I want to tell the guy. I want to say, hey, oh yeah, that's because I'm not that same guy that was here. I was a totally different fellow. I'm just a different guy. My name's so and so and stuff, and to see if I can get them to backtrack over themselves. But as much as I wanted to do that, I didn't. But I just kind of smirked a little bit, and I told him, went about telling him, how this whole process came about. In fact, I had surgery and stuff, and told him a year ago or so was pretty heavy and coming up on some health issues and stuff, and so I got surgery and lost a certain amount of weight. And he's like, oh yeah, I knew somebody that had such and such. I think it was a lap band or something. And everybody's trying to they're trying to relate to you on some level, and if they can't relate to you on a personal level, then they relate to you by knowing somebody that could relate to you. So anyways, we chit-chatted about that a little bit, and I just thought it was really odd because I was thinking it's far worse. When somebody says, hey, is everything okay around the home? Because my wife and I, we don't get all rowdy. We don't peel out down the road. We don't holler and scream out the door, or, slam door, things like that. And we really don't involve people in our business. So it was kind of interesting. I took it as a compliment. Of course, I'm coming up on 100 pounds lost since November of last year. So naturally, I'm going to look much different to these people. And but I wasn't thinking that when he was talking to me. I was thinking there was an issue, and I was trying to think, how am I going to respond to this gentleman? On if he's nitpicking at me or something, which he wasn't. And he's a good gentleman and everything. But just what he came at me with was kind of took me by surprise. But it was a pleasant NSV. So I thought I'd share that with you folks, and just kind of file it away with the rest of the NSVs and get it down on a video so I can laugh about it later on also. So you guys take care. We'll see you.